Hi guys, today I'm going to explain you what I did in Science Center. So I told in the first video that I'm going to make a part 2 of explanation. But don't forget, after part 2, watch me. This is my explanation video where I tell you everything, every single experiment in Science Center. But in part 3, I will explain you about these 3 comics which I have in part 3 in the other video. So now let's get right back to the lesson. First, we'll start from Aquarium Center. So the Aquarium Center usually has a lot of fishes, seashells, and everything it has. But it also usually has so many aquariums with fish, and also it has some sea snakes. It also has some underwater things like clams, seashells, everything it has. So every single creature is nice, but there is some colorful sand. There's normal sand in that sand, and blue, green, and all of those colors are mixed together. And then there's a cartoon screened sea creatures inside. They keep some sea creatures inside, not real sea creatures. They just keep a shooter over there where it shoots out the light that that sea creature, that cartoon screen sea creature will appear on the sand. And the next one is, we'll go to the next one in the Aquarium Center, Science Center. Next, then I also saw a microscope. When the microscope is displayed in a glass, except that the machine which we use to keep our eye, and then we used to see, that thing is also in the glass, but that thing has a hole so that we can see properly. When we keep our eye inside, we can see the fish's eye. The fish's eye. Next, second one in Science Center, Animal Center. The Animal Center is not a vet clinic, but it's not just animals. There's so many cool features to learn. First, there are some display areas which are real animals with their houses. There are beetles, there are porcupines, tortoise. There are so many things. And there's also a big glass. Usually in that glass there are some eel eggs. One egg is opened and then popped out. There's an opened egg, a cracked egg, which baby chick popped out of it. And the next one which we're doing in the Animal Center is there are 2 frog statues on one table. There will be a speaker and a recorder. There's the button. When you sleep like this and touch your ear to the speaker, you have to search frog's voice. Then it will record frog's voice. And I also saw a screen on a table. There was a green table. On that there was a screen, and then there was just a 3D mushroom. It was a cartoon screen 3D mushroom. When you keep your hand on it, it just go on top of your hand, because it's not a real mushroom, of course. Next is electric experiments. There is also a machine which is fire experiment, and that's also an electric one, except it's fire. Next, then when you press a green button, there are 2 wires. They don't connect each other. They be separate. They'll leave this much space. Because usually when we press the green button in that space, the fire will go up, and when it goes up, and then it disappears. It will continue the same, but not for so much long. It will stop sometimes automatically. When you press the button, it starts again. Next is the thunder. The thunder is very dangerous. Then you only have to activate it. Then when you activate it, then you have to close your ears, because it's going to be very loud. Then, like a lightning bolt, something comes out, real lightning, like bzzz, like that. It makes that sound very loudly like this. So again, next, there are not There's also one more which is called a twirly whirly electricity. It's not really dangerous. It just continue on doing this. There will be something on a base. Then it goes like this. Not it just connects from the down to the up. Then it just twirls. It doesn't go like this, like this, like this.